trying to wrap my head around this one. I feel like I want to be upset about this. You guys tell me where you stand on it. All right, so there's a serious car theft problem going on in Canada. People are just stealing cars everywhere, and this has nothing to do with Kia. They're just stealing cars, but they're not stealing cars from parking lots and public streets. They are breaking into people's homes, demanding their keys and stealing their cars. They're basically being carjacked in their homes.
Whoa.
This is happening in Canada a lot. And the police in Toronto, they have some unusual advice that they gave out at a recent community meeting about this. Listen to this.
To prevent the possibility of being attacked in your home, leave your fobs at your front door. Because they're breaking into your home to steal your car. They don't want anything else. A lot of them that they're arresting have guns on them, and they're not toy guns, they're real guns. They're loaded.
So leave your keys on your front porch.
Oh, I thought he just meant at the front door. So, like, if they come to your door, that it's right there. You don't have to mess around. Your fob's just right there.
Yeah. Well,
I don't think they mean to just leave your fobs outside.
Well, it said leave their keys at their front door for easy access.
Yeah, so that if somebody comes to your door and tries to demand, that you don't have to fart around and make it more dangerous for yourself.
Yeah.
That your fob is right there on the table beside your front door.
But how's that work when you go to file an insurance claim and you report your car stolen and
right.
you go, well, I left my keys on the porch.
That's
so
what I'm
they
saying.
wouldn't
They're
break
not
into
saying
my
that.
house.
That's
Okay.
not what they're saying.
All right. So, but basically, what's going to happen is my doorbell's going to ring. I'm going to open the door, and the guy's going to go, "I'm here for your car keys. I want your car. Give me your keys."
Yeah.
So I go, "Oh yeah, here's the keys."
Yeah,
And,
it's better than getting the crap beat out of you or getting a gun pointed at your head.
but back to Lewis's point, then when the insurance company says what happened, I'm going to say, "Well, I gave him my keys. He said he wanted my car, so I gave him my keys."
Yeah,
Oh,
because
well,
out of risk, you were being threatened. There's
But they're
absolutely
saying-
no insurance issue here whatsoever.
Okay.
All right.
I think it's great advice. Why do you want to mess around with somebody with a gun?
Why don't the police do something?
Well, they're saying in the meantime,
Why
they
don't
can't
you-
prevent every
Why
crime
don't you
from
grow
happening.
a set and tell the robber you can have my car keys when you pry them from my cold dead
Yeah,
hand?
you can go that route. I guess you can take a risk. I'm saying I don't hate the advice. You're not handing your car over, but if your life is at risk, then you don't have to mess around trying to find your key fob. It's right there. Your life is intact, and they can drive off in your car, and then you have an insurance issue to deal with, rather than somebody pounding down your door, beating the absolute hell out of you, and you may be losing your life over a vehicle.
Let's just say you're not in a happy marriage, and this happens in Canada, and someone knocks on the door and says, I want your car keys. Do you go, look, dude, you take my wife, I got a gift card from McDonald's, I'll throw that in too so you can get some lunch. Is that an option? No? Okay.
All right, maybe I'm crazy. I just think this is insane.
I mean, you don't have to do it. It's a suggestion.
There's a video that's going viral in Canada. Somebody left a sign on their car saying, "Dear Mr. Robber, please do not break my car window. The door is open. Have a great day. There are water bottles on the seat inside."
That's why I leave my car doors open.
Oh, that's
Am
nice.
I insane? I don't want someone to break my window. If you want to rifle around in my car and find a half-empty water bottle under the seat, be my guest. Just don't break my window. I don't want to have to deal with that.
All right. There are some people complaining that the insurance companies are denying their claim because they left their doors unlocked.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, I can't. Is this where we're at? Really? Keep my keys handy for the robber who's going to steal my car, because it's going to happen. So let me just make sure my keys are handy.
It's just for safety's sake. It's not to help out the robber. It's to help out you.
Well,
hopefully the robber's going to get caught and jailed.
Oh, yeah,
for
that's
you
gonna
and your
happen. Yeah, but
safety. That's all it is.
I went through this with insurance on my Jeep. I spent money on because I blacked out my Jeep. So I spent money on a high-end, all-black exhaust that someone felt the need to cut off. What pisses me right off is you didn't have to cut my pipe. You could have just taken a socket and undid the clamp and, politely took it off. But they cut it off. And I went to my insurance company and filed a claim, but then it counted against me later, because even though it wasn't moving and it was a theft claim, it still counted as, I filed a claim on my insurance. So my rates, they get you either way. It's annoying. So, okay, so you're going to charge me whether I do it the right way or you're going to charge me if I leave the car unlocked. I mean, there's no way to win.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a bad situation. I'm just like, if you want to fight somebody with a gun over your vehicle, because you don't have a gun in Canada, you don't have a personal gun in your home, you don't have that option. So if you want to put your life in danger and fight somebody with a gun who wants your vehicle, then be my guest. But I think they're just saying, hey, just to save your own life, this is happening. We're trying to we're working on it. But if it happens to you, just hand over your keys. Hand them over. It's not worth your life. That's all I think they're saying.
We're getting a lot of texts from people saying Canada has this problem because they can't have guns. Because a lot of people are like, anybody tries this at my house, they're going to get a very different greeting.
That's why the story's not out of the United States. It's out of Canada.
Oh, my that is crazy to me. Somebody said, gee, how about I make them a sandwich, too?
You do that for us, Rick?
Oh, that's funny.
That'd be great. Did you see someone, Logan said, maybe leave a gun by the door instead?
Yeah.
They
they can't do that in Canada.
Listen, what are the Canadian gun laws? I don't think you can have a gun, can you? Or they're really highly restricted, at least.
Popcorn Pam said, I'm safe. Nobody wants my 07 Saturn.
Yeah.
Including me.
Oh.
I don't know. Okay, Kelly, I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy.
No, I understand your frustration because when you're
Insane.
at that, it is insane that you have to be instructed just to hand over your possessions to a criminal. That is insane. You're not wrong for being mad about that. What I'm saying is I think it's meant to protect your life rather than assist the criminal. That's how I'm seeing it. My car is not worth my life. I could not give a crap about my car at that point. Take it and whatever's inside it. Here are my keys, and my key fob is right by the door. I think it's a good idea.
Can't have a gun. You just tell the criminal, you just effed up and brought a gun to a machete fight.
Now, if somebody walked up to my door, they would be met with maybe a firearm or two. That would happen at our house. I just want to warn you.
Yeah, Bob.
We are prepared for intruders.
Bob B said, F around and find out.
That's right.
And try that at my house.
That's right. Me and all my neighbors. And I want to tell you that is the beauty of Licking County, as we are all armed to the frickin' teeth out there.
You know what?
I'm not kidding.
This might be a good time if you have in-laws you don't like. Honey, there's a crime theft going around. Can you have your mom stay with us for a while so if a criminal comes to the door, she can nag them to death the way she does us? No? Jeez. Just trying to find some options.
He's trying to figure out how can I use this to my advantage for everything.
Exactly. Exactly.
I'm sorry, Lauren. You're getting turned out, I guess.
Lauren. I didn't say me.
Poor Lauren
holding
a freshly made sandwich is a sacrificed.
Hey, can you bake some cupcakes? Kidding. No, I didn't say me.
All right, Hugh said he just Googled it, and they can own a gun, not assault weapons or a sawed-off.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I know they're regulated. I just didn't know how.
Somebody said their access, though, is very restricted.
Okay.
I don't know.
How about this idea? If you're not a fan of guns, okay, for you people who don't own a gun or don't like guns, William Butts texted in, keep a can of wasp spray at the front door. That stuff shoots 20 feet.
Okay.
Right into your face, baby. Wasp spray. I do have some wasp spray.
Yeah, and if you use a lighter with it, it's even better.
Hey,
My roommate.
There you go.
Flamethrower.
I love it.
My roommate dated a girl, and he went to Christmas at their family's. I'm like, oh, what'd they get you? And he's like, a set of crowbars. I'm like, why? I don't know. But I'm going to put them right here by the door. I'm like, that's a great idea. So that way, if somebody breaks into our house and they go, damn, I wish I had a oh, wait, I'll just use one of these crowbars that are right here.
Why don't you leave it outside? Then they can use it to break in, too. And make them a sandwich while you're at it. Oh, my gosh. All right. Well, I it's funny. People who are pro-gun always say, if we were to outlaw them, only the criminals would have them. And kind of looks like that's what's going on in Toronto.
It does. It does. Brandon said, or who said this? I'm sorry. Aaron said, don't they do a lot of hunting in Canada? They must have rifles, right? You're right, Aaron. I think you're right.
Brandon said, charge the burglar naked. Most of them will run. And Captain Redbeard said, we crossed a river on Christmas to kill the British. That's why we're not leaving our keys in the door.
All right. Well, good luck, Canada.